Well, hey, I'm glad you can make it to part 3. This is going to be an interesting one. We go up on the side of this mountain overlooking a real deep valley right there. And as soon as we turned off the side-by-side, the coyote started yipping and going off. And then we heard something else that I don't think was quite a coyote. Then the owl started going off. And this was about 10 o'clock in the morning. Coyotes don't usually bark in the daylight hours. I mean, I have heard them before, but it's not common that coyotes bust out in the daytime. Then I called in some owls. I always sit there for a couple hours and said, well, let's come on back later on tonight and do a little stealth squatching. And what I call stealth squatching is no lights, no fire, just sitting out there in the woods and listening and doing some stuff. And as I told you in the other videos, that I'm going to try to do anything I can to stir up a Bigfoot. Maybe some of the stuff I do I don't really agree with or don't really practice a lot, but I'm going to try it all. And what happens next? Just watch the video. That's a weird sounding bird. Why is there so many flies here? Something dead? No. back as the sun was going.
Woo! I heard something back over that way. We heard some coyotes earlier. And then I heard a long howl, like a wolf or something. I don't know if there's any wolves in this part of Oklahoma or not. But and of course I had the camera off when it went on. I'm not a big advocate in doing the howls and stuff like that, but whatever it takes, I'm going to do it. If it will attract a Bigfoot, a response from a Bigfoot, I'll do it. Tree knocks, not a big fan of that. There's no evidence that Bigfoot does tree knocks. But I know what I heard before. Me and Kenny heard those 10 tree knocks, sorry. And I'll do tree knocks again. If that's what it takes. I'm willing to try anything. If y'all have any suggestions of what I can do to get a response from a Bigfoot, leave a comment down below, please. I love reading your comments. I took the windsock off the mic. We got all kinds of stuff going on here in the daytime. I bet it's not even noon. And I don't know if this mic will pick it up or not. I hear coyotes back over there, but then there's something else. Actually, when I turn the record on, it stops.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
These are a bunch of forked sticks, baby, or something.
Yeah.
They're putting them here. What do they do with those?
Damn it.
Mm-hmm. pretty strange, dude.
Yep. Yep, sure looks like a bunch of berries and stuff. Well, ain't too old. Be hard to find a track in this one, too.
There's that. You can see it.
Zoom in on that. I'll step on some kind of something that'll bite me. Damn. See if how steady I can hold this. Where my glasses hold out?
bear cave maybe? I'd say we'd make a good video, Kenny. Is I sit up here and video while you walk down and look in it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm a video. That microphone's picking up a ticking of that. Well, we decided to come back down here where we heard that stuff this morning and sit out here for a while and see if we can't stir up something and see if we can't get a Bigfoot back up in here. All right, man, we're out here at southeast Oklahoma in the Beach Creek National Botanical and Scenic Area.
Easy for you to say.
Easy for me to say. Anyway, this is the Ouachita Mountains. I told you we was going to do some different things that I've been doing before. Kenny's going to stay up here on top of the hill. I'm going to walk down the hill. We got radios. We're going to holler back at each other and see if we hear anything. This is the same place we've seen that was here this morning. We heard the coyotes and the howls. Heard coyotes back down over there and then a howl. And then back over that way we heard some more coyotes. And Kenny, what'd you hear when we was over there?
It sounded like a medium length howl, but it changed tones in the middle. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even start to imitate it, but if you know what I mean. It changed tones in the middle and maybe 4 or 5 seconds long.
The one I heard sounded like a woman screaming down there. So that's why we came back here.
Too.
We're gonna sit up here, I don't know how long, after dark, and I'm walking down the hill. So see you in a little bit.
Okay, Joe's off in the woods. He just contacted me by radio and said he's fixing to do a howl. So here we go. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Okay, here it goes.
If you're wondering what that was my stomach growling. That was not a howl. Hey, you want me to answer you with something or just wait and listen? Hey, you still copy? Do you want me to answer you with a howl or just wait and listen? I think he said it was cutting out real bad, but do that aggressive grunt, I think he said. Ah, tripped over the tripod. Yes, you didn't hear it?
Down below me here.
Okay, I'm barely hearing you. So all I heard was down below me here.
I have a howl, a single howl down below me here somewhere, a couple hundred yards, maybe more. I'm going to go check it out.
Awesome. Yeah, I didn't hear that. I may lose radio contact, but I'll be listening and recording.
I didn't hear you at all do the grunt or whatever you did. I didn't hear nothing.
Copy that. I could barely hear your howl too. Barely. So I probably won't be able to hear anything else you do, and I doubt if the camera picked it up, but that's okay. Trying to show the mountaintop over there on the other side of this. You can't really see it through the trees. Maybe you can a little bit. Now how you loosen up this, make it smoother. Still jerky. It's been 10 or 15 minutes since we last heard from Joe on the radio. We were probably at the far range of the radios at that point due to how scratchy they were. But haven't heard anything, and we're just waiting. He said he was going off to investigate a howl he heard, so that's pretty interesting. If I don't hear from him in a little while, I'll have to go looking for him or ride down there. On the side-by-side, maybe. Don't know if I can get to him that far, but we'll give him a little while to holler back at us. Alright, according to this camera, it's 5:03 p.m. I'm not sure what time he left, or the last time we had communication with him on the radio. But the last thing we heard was he had heard a howl and was going on further to investigate it. That was probably another 30 minutes ago, maybe 25. Not really worried or concerned yet because he likes to go on these hikes, but that is odd and a bit concerning. And also I just heard a large crack or a pop down the direction that he would be coming back from, and yep, I see him coming through the trees now. I was just fixing to say that was either him or something interesting, but it's probably him since I see him coming up the road here.
I'm wounded.
What'd you do?
Me and Briars don't like each other.
Yeah, I hate those things.
They got the better of me this time.
Anything? What was that howl you went to investigate?
Huh?
You said the last I heard from you was going to investigate a howl you heard, or after you.
It was back on job there, but I never did see anything. I came across this bear bait bucket, you know those barrels?
They put out when they're hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came across one of those down there.
Ouch.
And,
Did you just do a tree knock or crack something right down there right before you walked up?
walking through some limbs and stuff.
I was just saying that I just heard a loud pop off that way, and later.
Oh, that'd be me.
Yeah.
And I walked them down. You know, the trail's probably about 10 feet wide, all the way down there. It's really, you know, wide trail, good trail. And I get down to this one place, man, I start feeling, I mean, after I seen that bear bait barrel thing, I started getting creeped out a little bit. And the trail gets narrower, and the weeds get higher. And I'm like, I'm not going in there. I'm not going down to there.
Was it a long howl? Was it sound like it was a return
It
from
sounded
your...
like that, what we heard this morning, that girl, it's like a girl hollering. But it wasn't that long. It wasn't as long as this one this morning.
Hmm.
But I went on down there and I got to getting creeped out and stuff. And I turned back and I started hearing stuff. I turned around. I picked up my pace, got a little faster getting out of there. Shoot. I'll doctor my wounds, man.
Yep. Well, I haven't heard anything while you're gone.
This one probably heard me. I like that. Ooh, that little roll. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh! I wish I could hear them barking. You ever heard them bark?
Yeah.
Man, that's just, I think they get pissed when they do that. It's picking it up. I can see it moving. Woo! I'm trying to see if I can see him moving in there.
Even the crickets, out there.
Oh! The other one's getting closer, I think. That's like a damn elk. Looks like an elk. And his voice away is.
They're my pups.
Yeah.
They're coyote pups. They're supposed to be.
That's pretty close.
I don't know if I brought that thing, dude. Don't do it, dude.
Okay, Kenny's got his game call out. He's going to put on the coyote pup. Is that what it's going to be? The coyote pup to see if we can't get something. When you do that, walk over that way some more because it was pegging out. Oh!
Hey, you trying to get an owl to come in with that rabbit?
That is a wounded rabbit call Kenny's doing right now. A wounded rabbit. Alright, we're gonna be sitting out here till after dark. And like I said, I'm gonna try anything. I'm gonna try a tree knock. So y'all just hold on. It's gonna be me doing a tree knock. I'm gonna do 3 knocks. And then we're just gonna go silent, sitting out here in the dark. This ought to be good. Video looks pretty cool. The mountain is black.
Yep.
In this video, all you can see is black trees in front of it. Cool video.
Put my hoodie on so I don't make too much noise.
Okay, Ken's gonna do one of his famous Kenny colored growls. See if that attracts anything. It's really aggressive holler. Go ahead, Ken.
Grr.
Man, if something answered that, I'd freak out. And I don't care where you go in the United States or anywhere, how far out in the woods you get, you're always going to have an airplane flying over. Yep.
Come down and attack it. Start carrying it off.
Okay, we're getting all kinds of owls and coyotes and something like a gorilla. And then right over here to the left of me, about 20-25 yards, we just heard a bunch of branches break. Kenny's out looking now with us. Turn it over here. The owls are going crazy, the coyotes are going crazy. We've got an owl behind us. I know it's dark. Video is not over with. We're just sitting out here in the dark. Ouachita Mountain, southeast Oklahoma. Kenny Colored, myself, Joe Pass, the Squatchin Cowboy. This is pretty freaking amazing. I love it. What the hell do you think they've done that, Kenny? Huh?
I don't know. That's a pretty big branch.
I mean, that wasn't like an armadillo walking across.
No, that's a big branch crack.
Mm-hmm.
See how the trees are little? Something's like a park in this area.
Yeah, I see it. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera off for a little bit to save some of my battery. If anything else happens, I'll let you know. Kenny's got his gun out. We don't know what that was. But it wasn't no armadillo or a raccoon or something. Whatever it was pretty enough to break a branch. Okay, I'll get back with you. The coyotes are getting closer. I think it's pretty neat, but I'd rather have something else come in. This video's not over with. We're just sitting out here in the dark. Hang with us. Don't go anywhere. We're up on the side of a hill and we hear something walking down, what, 30 yards?
Sounds like it's coming up the hill.
It's like it's coming up the hill. We heard the, you know, like you're walking through dead leaves. Whatever it was, it's coming up. And we've been having coyotes all night long. It might be coyotes. But then again, it could be a bear. But then again, it could be a Bigfoot. I'll leave the camera roll. This is not the end of the video, so don't turn it off yet. Stay with me, folks. It looks like it's going like crossways, like one down there up this way. I thought it started down there and went this way.
What, the sound?
Yeah.
The sound was coming up the hill.
I'd say it started like down there, started walking this way.
Yeah.
It sucks that you can't see. Excuse me. Hang with us, folks. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do a call, and then Ken's going to do a call in a lower tone than mine, and see if we can get some kind of reaction. Okay, here we go.
I was going to go higher than you, but I didn't know you were going that high.
Oh. Now we're just messing with them. Something is really close to us. Whatever it is really close. Something's coming up the hill. There's something coming up the hill. Damn, that was pretty close. say about me just going around that way. Yeah, you could never see anything with that damn bush. I mean, the weeds down there.
Yeah.
Fireside chats with Kenny and Joe, the Squatchin Cowboy. Kenny, why don't you tell us kind of what went on tonight?
Shoot, at what point? We've had stuff going on all night.
I'll start from
Today, this
morning.
Well, we went riding on the buggy and got off the main roads and went way back down this little trail. Really hard to access, even on the buggy. Got way back in there and parked and got real quiet, and we didn't even howl or nothing. The coyotes just started up themselves, didn't
No, when you turned the buggy off and we got off, we started hearing the coyotes. That's
Yeah.
when we heard that.
they? This morning.
And that was at 10 o'clock in the morning. And I can't remember if I've ever heard coyotes hollering in the morning, much less the daytime.
Not very often. Sometimes in the wintertime when it's really cold, there's not a lot to eat, and they're starving, they'll move more during the daytime, but that's not the situation. But it's weird to hear them at 10 o'clock in the morning going at it like that.
And then we heard that over to the right of us, we heard that scream. It sounded like a woman screaming. And I've heard people say that they've heard Bigfoot howls that sound like a woman screaming.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were back on the other side to the left of us, and tell them what you heard there.
I heard a loud call,
Just a howl that,
yeah, a howl.
Just
That's
kind
what I
of
was
changed.
trying to think of. A howl. After about 2 seconds, it just dropped down to a different tone and finished out. Pretty interesting. Did not sound like a coyote.
And then we hung around there for a while, and we decided to come on back here to camp and eat and everything, which we had ribeyes, baked beans, and we tried to cook some fried potatoes that didn't come out. And then we hung around here for a little while. We took a nap.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know what time it was, about 5:30, I guess. You think we went back out there?
Probably 5 or 5:30.
And we decided to go back out there, and if you watch the video, you know what was going on out there. We heard I was calling in the owls, and the coyotes were going crazy, and we would hear a howl off over here, then we'd have a howl out. Now, I can't say it was a Bigfoot, but it didn't sound like a coyote, right?
Several things did sound like coyotes.
It was just a lot of them were just a lot deeper sound than a coyote. Mm-hmm. And we heard one that sounded, I don't know, it kind of sounded like a gorilla going. We thought it was an owl at first, but it never did.
That real low.
Yeah, the real low one.
Right.
It kind of sounded like a gorilla going, hoo, 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 hoo.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's too low to be an owl. I've never heard an owl make a. But the air owls were going off at that time, but it was just too low, and I didn't ever really hear an owl in that direction.
Yeah. But we had owls just all over the valley. We were sitting up on top of the side of a mountain. There was a deep valley, and then went back, but you can see in the video, it went back up to another mountain over there. So everything we did, you could hear echo across the valley, and then everything that was in that valley would respond to what we did. And I'm not a big firm believer on tree knocks, or, even though we've heard tree knocks in Oklahoma, I don't think, up in Tallahena, Oklahoma, the 10 tree knocks we heard, I really don't know what that's all about. I can't tell you. I really don't know. I'm not going to tell you right here that it's a Bigfoot because I don't know. I never seen a Bigfoot do that. And so I thought I'm up to trying anything to call a Bigfoot in. That's why I did the howls and the tree knocks and stuff. I mean, I will do anything to try to get a Bigfoot to come up. And then we had some stuff come up closer to us, which we never did see.
We touch on tree knocks for just a second though. Back when we first started this, I wasn't sure Bigfoots even existed, you know. But if they did, even at that time, I really didn't think tree knocks were anything that they did until that night, that there was no other explanation. But you'll have to watch that video because explaining the whole situation. But,
yeah, I think that's the Back to Oklahoma videos, I think it was.
But yeah, back to where you were saying, yeah, we were calling things in. We sit there till way after dark, pitch dark. It's night vision. I've got a green light that I use that animals aren't supposed to be able to see the green light, a lot of animals. And the owls getting closer.
Yeah, we caught up an owl that almost, I don't know, 20 yards behind us maybe.
Yeah, he was close.
He was really close.
And then the coyotes, some of them seemed like they were getting closer. And then all of a sudden, right down below us, we started hearing crashing through the brush, or not crashing, but steps through the brush. And
I don't think it was a Bigfoot because it was too light of steps.
Right. But it was coming up the hill towards us, sounded like to me. I drew the gun and got it ready because it sounded like something was fixing to come right over the hill, right in front of right in our face, you know.
And then Kenny got up and walked around, shining his light off behind us to see if anything. And then right off to the right of me, I had my back to it. We heard something step. It broke like a tree limb laying on the ground.
Stick break,
and something stepped on it and broke it.
It wasn't one that fell and hit the ground. It was just a crack.
Yeah, just like something stepped on a dead tree limb. But it was pretty big. It sounded like, to me, it sounded like something was pretty big.
But it had to be to break that.
And then I jumped up because my back was to it, and I walked over to Kenny to get it, and he heard it. He was coming up from where he was, and he couldn't see anything up over there.
Right.
And I want to bring this up. There's a lot of people out there that go out camping looking for Bigfoot, and they sit there and claim that Bigfoot's throwing rocks at them, and they hear stuff walking behind their tents and so on like this. We've been out here for 3 days, and the acorns have been dropping like machine gun pellets out here. And I can see where that could be mistaken for something, throwing a rock or something. But as thick as it is out here, I don't think there's anything that could throw a rock and not hit any trees and land where we're sitting.
Not very much far distance at all.
We've had acorns laying on top of Kenny's truck over here. It's like a shotgun going on.
Pow, yeah, hits that metal.
But stay with us, folks, because tomorrow we're going to do something that I think you'll really like. Something that I haven't done in years. I don't think Kenny's done in years.
Been a long time.
But we might be wore out by the time we get through with it. But stay with us. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you watch part 1 and part 2 to catch up with what's going on. Catch up with the contest I'm having about the Squatchin Cowboy t-shirt and the cap giveaway. I'm going to pay for shipping, any color, any size you want, and a cap any color, any size you want. I'm going to give it away if you can answer the trivia question that I asked. I'm not going to tell you where it's at. You just go watch the videos. If you want to win a t-shirt and a cap, watch part 1 and part 2. Anything else?
Nope. Sounds good.